This is the world we know today. Blue oceans, familiar coastlines, continents separated by endless seas. Now imagine if we pulled the plug on Earth's oceans and sea levels dropped by 1,000 meters. It sounds impossible, but if it happened, our planet would look completely alien. As sea levels fall, massive underwater mountain ranges rise from the depths. Continents stretch outward, revealing millions of square kilometers of new land. Island nations fuse together, entire seas vanish, and our once familiar world map suddenly feels wrong, distorted, almost unrecognizable. Let's start down under. Australia becomes a massive land blob, its northern edge connecting across the Timor Sea and merging with Indonesia, forming one enormous supercontinent. Even Tasmania joins in, no longer an island but part of mainland Australia. Across the Tasman Sea, New Zealand transforms completely. Its North and South Islands fuse into one, stretching far eastward. It's New Zealand, but not as we know it. Now, over in Southeast Asia, chaos unfolds. Sumatra, Java, and Borneo all connect, forming one gigantic landmass that fuses with the Philippines and the Asian mainland. The shallow seas that once separated these islands vanish, replaced by vast plains of newly exposed land. Meanwhile, Japan no longer stands alone. As the seas drain, its islands link up from Russia in the north all the way down to China in the south. That's right, Japan, China, and the Koreas are now a single connected region. South Korea is now completely landlocked, and the Sea of Japan has become a giant salt flat. Even Taiwan is no longer an island, physically connected to mainland China, which could make geopolitics interesting. Heading south, India and Sri Lanka are now one. That narrow strip of ocean between them is gone. Meanwhile, Bangladesh and the Maldives, once threatened by rising seas, suddenly expand, finally gaining land instead of losing it. The Middle East now looks totally different. The Red Sea disappears, connecting Africa directly to Arabia. Yemen and Djibouti are now neighbors by land. The Persian Gulf dries up, turning Iraq, Kuwait, and Qatar into landlocked nations, while Saudi Arabia grows even larger. Down in Africa, the main continent doesn't change much, but island nations like Mauritius and Seychelles explode in size, gaining tens of thousands of new square kilometers. Now here's where things get truly insane. Europe turns into one enormous connected landmass. The North Sea, English Channel, and Baltic Sea are all gone. Britain merges with Ireland and the rest of the continent, forming what was once known as Doggerland during the last ice age. And it doesn't stop there. New land bridges stretch from Scotland to Iceland, Greenland, and even Canada, meaning you could technically walk from North America to Europe. Over in the Americas, the U.S. coastline thickens. Florida connects to the Bahamas and Cuba, forming a continuous land strip. Though Cuba might not be thrilled about that, Canada grows massively. Its Hudson Bay disappears, replaced by dry plains that nearly double its land size. Up north, Alaska finally connects with Russia, completing the global land bridge. South America remains mostly unchanged, except Argentina, which now swallows the Falkland Islands, merging them into its mainland. At the poles, the change is enormous. As the oceans drain, the Arctic Ocean shrinks, revealing vast new tundra regions. Russia and Canada gain unimaginable stretches of land, potentially rich in oil and minerals. But overall, the rest of the world now looks like a completely new planet. From new continents to vanished seas, a 1,000-meter drop in sea levels would rewrite our geography entirely. Countries would merge, oceans would become deserts, and our familiar blue planet would look more like a dry, alien world. So, which region do you think changes the most? Let us know your thoughts below. And remember, Earth's true shape is always hiding beneath the surface. Enjoyed the video? Like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending stories about our ever-changing planet.